amidst all this chaos and war and famine and pestilence or whatever, he come and fix stuff. What you gonna do? Thank you, thank you, thank you, the Antichrist. Just be prepared. Get ready for everything to continue on a downward spiral. And it's gonna speed up and get even faster. Because his time is near. His time is up. So it's gonna get worse real fast. Get ready for the Antichrist. I know I went off on the deep end. You ain't gotta believe me. But believe this. If you don't believe nothing else I just said, this shit gonna get worse. It ain't gonna get better. I hope I'm wrong. I doubt it. And y'all know I ain't wrong. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.
What's up, Big Ward? You know what I'm saying? This God, man. I ain't bullshit. I ain't trying to rhyme either. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And excuse me for calling you nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigger, you know what I'm saying? Just a word, for, neglecting. You know what I'm saying? Nigger is neglect. You know what I'm saying? Neglect. You know what I'm saying? Nigger, neglect. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, every word got a sentence, and every sentence is a word, you know what I'm saying? And, we, do things, the way we do things. I'm going to read a little something that I got here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't through it, I'm just writing. Tan you up, you know what I'm saying? Tan you up. You know what I'm saying? Tearing you up is the same thing as tearing you up. You know what I'm saying? Tan you up. You know what I'm saying? You're a black girl. You know what I'm saying? Tan you the roots. And tan you the sun. You know what I'm saying? Tan. I love tan. You know what I'm saying? I always had an off-white truck with tan at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no such thing as white and black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all got white and black from. Now, there is a such thing as yellow. You know what I'm saying? And yellow can be considered tan. You know what I'm saying? Because tan is gold. And gold is the glow of God. And that's the glory of God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God ain't no antichrist. You're a goddamn lie. You know what I'm saying? God is God. And God is Adam. You know what I'm saying? Adam is God. You know what I'm saying? Christ is God's us. And God guards us. And guides us. Christ is us gods. You know what I'm saying? Who are Jesus. G, which is God, and us, which is us gods. UZs, which is really UGs. You know what I'm saying? UZ is UG. You God. I just don't want to spell you in it. You know what I'm saying? This God, you know what I'm saying? Okay. 10 you were as root stars. Just like the roots in the ground, every root in the ground got a match in heaven. Just like every person or every animal or every creeping thing got a star in heaven that they are. That's your social security number, your area code, your block address, in your name. When you put yours in, you pay God for your lice, which is in the wood, eating the wood, which is your worms, which is feeding the dust. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the dust shit, because that's what they eat. Worms eat dust. Just like snakes, you know what I'm saying? They eat creeping things that eat dust, you know what I'm saying? So if they eat the creeping things that eat dust, they are the creeping things, you know what I'm saying? And we eat animals, you know what I'm saying? We are the animals. Every animal got a star above, just like every animal got a root in the ground, vegetation, fruit, vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Creeping things, grasshoppers, you know, toads, you know what I'm saying? Frogs, they eat insects, and animals eat the frogs, you know what I'm saying? Snakes eat the frogs, you know what I'm saying? And so on, you know what I'm saying? Fish, you know what I'm saying? Fish drink salt water, which is from the dust of the ground, and the sand and the salt, you know, from the ground, you know what I'm saying? And we eat fish. And every fish got a star in the sky that match the fish. You know what I'm saying? So when the fish watch TV, or he think of what eat him. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just don't go to the water and automatically catch fish. You know what I'm saying? Fish know you better than you know yourself. Fish are fishermen. And fishermen are fish. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, just like the roots in the ground and the stars above, we all connected. Long as you jump up and come back down, you connected. You know what I'm saying? You're what I'm trying to say. You're connected, you know what I'm saying? You grounded. You know, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I'm a welder, you know what I'm saying? And I have did underwater welding before I start welding, you know, nuclear plants and no. You know, built nuclear plants, petroleum plants, chemical plants, you know what I'm saying, electric plants, you know, steel plants, you know what I'm saying, carbon steel, stainless steel, which is your silver, you know what I'm saying, and then brass, bronze, tin, which is your magnesium, you know what I'm saying, all the chlorine, byproducts that came out, chlorine, glycerin, you know what I'm saying, alcohol, oil, you know what I'm saying, linoleum, olive oil, olive oil, but it's oil live, and oil and love is blood, you know what I'm saying. Could have called it glove, but I called it blood, you know what I'm saying, but it's love, just like Job is God, you know what I'm saying. That was easy. Joshua is God you was, you know what I'm saying. God you were, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Jacob is Jacob, you know what I'm saying. Jakai, you know what I'm saying. Jack High, you know what I'm saying. I gotta put that in my notes, you know what I'm saying. All right, root stars of your sun, moon, as well as other planets, which are simply called components, competing, competition, galactic, heavenly, godly, earthly, root stars of the soul of God is tan, and the original authentic skin of the bark is brown, of a mighty angelic name of an angelic God is brown. There is no such thing nor being that is black nor white, of a rainbow, you know what I'm saying, or blue, you know what I'm saying, heaven, earth, or tree of life, in human, Human, which means heavenly, unified, majestic angel. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? And a majestic wife be me. You know, majestic we. Some kind of way I got it in there, wrote. Somebody figured out. A mortgage, like a rent or loan on a house. A mortgage. More God, smart cars, more age, more garage, more remote powered, renowned, heavenly, healed yards. Your president is supposed to be Adam and Eve, God and Goddess. Your present sent, not your present dent. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be Adam and Eve, God and Goddess, which are your present sent wife, husband, and present sent wife. You know what I'm saying? Which is wife present sent, not vice president. You know what I'm saying? Wife present sent, not vice president. What vice got to do with two? Shit, vice is a vice grip. Keeping bondage on y'all motherfuckers. That's what they did, you know what I'm saying? But God kept bondage on you too. But the devil kept the bondage on you with the money and the loans and the interest and the taxes and the IRS change. And Adam is, real, you know what I'm saying, to, internal revenue service. Oh, goddamn, man. Ain't no social security. Ain't shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? This God talking though. You know what I'm saying? Your president is supposed to be Adam, God, and the goddess Eve. You know what I'm saying? Your present sent and your wife present sent, not your present dent. You know what I'm saying? And vice, pliers, and present sent. You know what I'm saying? Locking up God when he get here. That's the son. Let us kill him and crucify him. The first woman, which is the womb of a mighty angel now, sitting, womb of the mighty. Oh shit, daddy. That shit just pissed me off. Why the fuck y'all be fucking with me, man? That's what I'm talking about. The devil gonna fuck with you. When you God, man, and you know you God, the devil gonna fuck with you, man. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is in heaven, Adam. You gotta, if you gonna, deal with it, you gotta deal with it. This shit ain't bullshit. Like I say, man, shit. All right. Let's see. The first man is mighty angel now. And the first woman is womb of a mighty angel now. Sitting in God's oval office, representing the yolk of the egg, the Easter egg. Cry Easter egg is the yolk. Not no yoke about your neck, but it used to be a yoke upon the ox neck. Now we eat the ox as beef and pork. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all really knew me. You know what I'm saying? This is the Della, this fox, this bunny rabbit, and this Cuny Dale, this Dumpty. You know what I'm saying? This Richard George, this Adam. But the Oval Office is supposed to represent the egg, which is the yolk of Christ, which is really the yolk of Adam. You know what I'm saying? Christ is the second Adam. You know what I'm saying? After I died, I never died, you know what I'm saying? But when I came back after 9:30, I started it over. I ain't want to put 1930, you know what I'm saying? But y'all killed Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So he had to come back. 1963, when the devil was loose and they killed John F. Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? And that was the biggest parade. That was the last big parade y'all had like that. And they spoiled it by killing John F. Kennedy. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, that's Uncle Peck's name. Rightfully representing the yoke of Adam and Eve in God's word, which is guards us and guard us, and guide us. And their word, which guards us, guards, as Jesus Christ. Jacob is Jacob, son of. Joshua is God you was. Pharaoh is fair, roar. You know what I'm saying? Fair ruler, fair rod. You know what I'm saying? Fair tongue. Caesar is say sir or say sorry. Herod means our rod. That's God is the rod. The air you breathe is the rod. And fair rod is my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Hair rod is my hair, but that's the roots, like in the ground, but in your head, in your body, for them hairs. Us gods are Jesus, and Jackai is Jackai. That's Jackai. Jack A. You know what I'm saying? Jack's eyes, Jackai. Jesus. My grandson, my little grain of sand, little grain of sand, the sand man. Not the sand man, but the sand man. Cry east. You know what I'm saying? Cry east. Not as a brute beast that has accepted only the mark of the beast, which is money, credit cards, debit cards, and usury, which is taxes, interest off those loans that you're supposed to lend and do not expect anything in return. And since you did, I even added, you can have a person work for you as a slave for 6 years, or you can lend them money for 6 years. But then the 7th year is the Lord's release. But I had no idea y'all dumbass devils and warlocks and witches and motherfuckers was gonna turn around and invent creditors, you know what I'm saying, meaning third-party lenders, you know what I'm saying, that didn't lend nobody no goddamn money. They just gave them back their money that they say they owed you, that you owed them. And then they became a third party. They bought your loan that you didn't pay for. They bought it from them. Or if you paid for it, they bought it from them. It don't matter with them motherfuckers. If you didn't pay something or if you did, it don't matter. Credit score ain't of God at all. It's of Satan and the devil. And I'm going to get to his name in just a second. You know what I'm saying? Which is money, usury, which is a price tag on added taxes, incredibly high interest rates, state taxes, city taxes, country taxes, water taxes, electric taxes, credit scores, loan institutions, you know what I'm saying, finance institutions, furniture loan institution, car and truck loan institution, house loan institutions, debt collectors. That's what God hates, debt collectors. Buying and selling godly, holy, and heavenly merchandise, resources, perpetrating as a fraud, pretending to be Adam and Eve, God and Goddess. Can you believe it? Jake the Snake Robber'z. Remember Jake the Snake Roberts? That's Jake the Snake Robber'z. They rob God. I asked him one time, did a man rob God? Will a man rob God? Where have we robbed you? You know what I'm saying? In tithe and offering. You robbed me in tithe and offering. You know what I'm saying? What this got to do with anything, phone? Moses entered the promised land. Come on, man. Shit, Moses been in the promised land. Moses walked in with Joshua. God, you was, wasn't you? All right, then, Jake the Snake Robber'z. And TD stand for the devil. Satan and his demons, warlocks, witches, sorcerers, false prophets, scribes, Pharisees, Sadducees, Sadducees. They Sadducees. Who are all ungodly, unholy, unheavenly, representing the yoke of Adam and Eve, God and goddess. A bishop is a big ship. A deacon is the kin, the kind, the kind, the kind. A steward is also a Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? A steward stirred up. And a Hebrew is God brooded. You know what I'm saying? A Gentile is, you know what I'm saying, is a gentle, majestic angel now. A God, a child of God. Gentle people, you know what I'm saying, are Gentiles, which have male and female genitals, which are gentle tools for sexually mating, making love. You know what I'm saying? A Sumerian is Sumerian. You know what I'm saying? In Old Ocean. Cedar Break, dance singer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of clubs used to be there, not no more. That's my niece and my cousin and my granddaughter, Sumerian. And my granddaughter, because this Emerson. You know what I'm saying? And I believe little Emerson was Emerson's, that was Uncle Peg's nephew. That was Emerson's son. So Daryl and Daryl and Eric and Leandrew, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Emerson, that's my son, nigga. That's my grandson. You know what I'm saying? Emerson. Damn, Uncle Peg. Talbert, Thompson, you know what I'm saying? I hate that I had to go against Sarge. Not Sarge, but Bayo. Because Bayo was Sarge's nephew. You know what I'm saying? But we was all kin because Myrtle was my sister. And Mona was my cousin, Uncle Peg shit. And Uncle Peg's niece was Mona. And Sissy. And Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Myrtle, that's his sister, and Sarge was her wife, her husband. That made him Uncle Sarge to me, Bayo. Stole my motorcycle. Had it stole. You know what I'm saying? Ward, he came to me through the Smith family. Used to have Ward produce, fish produce, and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to come against God. You know what I'm saying? You want to come against God. You know what I'm saying? And a Protestant is a protester. A protest. And a protester. You know what I'm saying? An Israelite is simply just a real light. God's wings of an archangel. His glow ring that you wear on your finger. That's all around your body. If you take water hose and spray it over your head in the bright and sunny day, you'll see a rainbow all around you. You know what I'm saying? The glory of God, which is your rainbow all around us, gods. That guard and God, us gods. Us God's us. Is God's all y'all eternally living, heavenly loves who love and loved eternal life, which is your first heavenly father, Adam God, and his wife, your majestic, holy, godly, heavenly wife, first lady, Eve, your first heavenly mother and goddess. The word of God says, lend and do not expect anything in return. Never lend and ask for whatever you lent back. Or whatever you lend, don't expect it back. And do not add taxes or interest or have a price tag on what belong to God. And don't nothing here belong to you but what we make and give you. And do not become a usurer of God. Don't buy 4 and 5 cars for one person, or 2 cars even for one person. Just get a car or get a truck. Most men get a truck, most women get a car. Because when it's time to move or help somebody move or do something, every man need a truck. And when it's time to go somewhere, take the kids to school, to the park or something, every woman need a car. And every child in school, 15 to 18, need a car or a truck. 15 to 18, that's 9th to 12th grade. I had one. So I don't see nothing wrong with giving your kids one. You know what I'm saying? Give and you shall receive. It's simply just being merciful, graceful, sharing, loving, respecting, being a gentleman, and being ladylike, which is Christ-like, and forgiving. Nigger mean negative. Devil is to devolve mankind. Devotion is to devote, not to vote. You know what I'm saying? To rig the vote. You know what I'm saying? Which is to demote. Which is to demote the highly expected candidate. Demote the real God. You know what I'm saying? And elect, you know what I'm saying? One of theirs, one of the devils. You know what I'm saying? And demote is demotion. Do not judge and accuse God and the children of God. American Legion is devils and demons. Jesus asked the man who had the devils and demons, what was his name? He said Legion, because we are many. So Legion is devils and demons, which means there are many liars, false prophets, adulterers. You know what I'm saying? When you're adultering, you usually mess with other people other than your wife or your husband. You usually cheat on your wife or your husband if you have to go to a job and work a shutdown for 3 or 4 months out of town. You know what I'm saying? You remember them days? Going to the clubs and shit or whatever you did down there. You met you somebody to chill with while you down there, but you had a wife and kid at home. I hadn't been there. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been there. And I'm sorry, God, for doing it. You know what I'm saying? And adulterers and then terrorists. Made terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Made terror. You know what I'm saying? And demon means to demand. You know what I'm saying? To, demote man. Devalue man. You know what I'm saying? It also means to demand man to do something. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody demand man to do nothing but God. And that's Adam, me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the lesson of man, woman, or child, to take from us gods that are Jesus, God's us. Planned Parenthood was designed to genocide, which is to control the birth of the poor, less wanted slaves and employees. Even trailer trash, that's white slaves. You had white slaves and you had black slaves. You know what I'm saying? Which is to control the birth of the poor, less wanted slaves and employees that are God's holy, godly, heavenly, charitable, lovely, talented, because I ain't never gave nobody no money. Talent ain't no goddamn money. That's your skills, you know what I'm saying, your college. And I ain't never charged nobody for schooling. That's private schools and them the devil schools, you know what I'm saying? Those who want to separate themselves sensually from God. And they were still in my spirit, in my light, in my life, from my real people. Living roots, stars of you suns, moons, and all you stars. All heavenly servants of God, you are new heavenly loves and light, which are eternally loved by God and loved ones, meaning be God in, which is begotten. Cheerleadings or cheerlead I ams, cheerlead I ams, which are new heavenly loves, which are my children of God. Democrats and democracy is to demonstrate, to demote, and best of all, to democratize. You know what I'm saying? And when I say democratize, means don't mark God and the children of God. Stop marking God and the children of God. You know what I'm saying? Which is to stop judging and accusing God and the children of God. That's the only law that the white people or black people didn't put in the Bible. And it was whites and blacks that made y'all slaves. It was whites and blacks that went to other countries and made black slaves. Whites and blacks did it. So don't just blame the white people. Blame the black people too. They went to Africa and got people. You can call them Uncle Toms, Thomas, Dee the devil, snakes, Jake the snake, Robber'z. Shit, I'm gonna keep that TTJ. I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna use QUE from now on. QE. Remember them girls that in college? You say QE when we used to say roof. You know what I'm saying? As a cute dog. You don't remember that, TDJ? You was probably a Kappa or something. You wasn't no Kappa, you damn lie. You wasn't no Kappa. Kappas and Q-Dog were just the same, but you just was cool or crazy ass nigga. That's what you was. Kappa and Q-Dog, same nigga. Now that other shit, now I don't know what they did in they little cliques, but you know, I know what Masons do. I know what 3-letter and 4-letter do. 3-letter just slaves and 4-letter was the masters. You know what I'm saying? And 4-letter gonna tell me one time, fired me for no reason for having a Miller welding machine instead of a Lincoln. I had a Lincoln, but I ain't have it on the truck. It was broke. It wasn't broke yet. I hadn't used it yet. I hadn't bought it yet. I had a Miller at that time. So I had a nice truck. I was the first one to put a photo dually in the plant new, brand new. So, you know, they called me the Satanic when I rode in my old one, but when it went to leaking oil and stuff, I had to get me a new truck. I had to get me a photo. I got me a tan, more tan than brown, but it was a little brownish tan. You know what I'm saying? I had a green goddamn Cutlass Supreme before I got out of high school. All through high school, I had a green 79 Cutlass Supreme. You know what I'm saying? They were clean and motherfucker too. But they ain't made that color green no more. I had pick on that motherfucker. They didn't know I was God in that motherfucker by now. But I'm gonna start putting names on my shit, on my cars and shit. But I ain't gonna keep it one car. I ain't gonna be no usurer against God. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't supposed to pick no woman or no man to be your children's husband or wife after 35 years old because they become wanting against Christ. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really want no woman that's 35 years old or younger. If you over 50, you don't want a woman 35 and younger. Or a woman don't want a man 35 and younger. If you in your 40s and 50s, they'll become wanting against Christ. The Antichrist is the devil. That's the Antichrist. And that's devils, demons, warlocks, witches, certain tarot card readers, you know what I'm saying? Because tarot is tarot, you know what I'm saying? Error is you know what I'm saying? Earn is an error, you know what I'm saying? Shit, anytime you earn something, money or anything, that's an error. You know what I'm saying? That's an error in your era, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? I played the cornet. You might have played the trumpet. But I played the cornet and I was in percussion playing the bass drum and the snare drum. I ain't played the triton. The motherfucker was too goddamn hard. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have. But I knew two dudes that really played them goddamn things. The Mexican dude played them motherfuckers like, shit, that motherfucker used to play the shit out there. That's when I knew, Mexicans and blacks was the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just mixed them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I knew. Spaniard, yeah, you can mix Spanish in American. That's Mexican. Spanish and American is Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Really mixed again. You know what I'm saying? That's why my buddy, when I called him Spanish, call him Mexican, he looked at me funny. I was like, man, I know I mixed y'all up. Nigga, she just shut up. You're an Indian American. Indian American. Black or white. Or tan gods. You know what I'm saying? Tan gods. Not tearing gods, but tan gods. But I'm going to get off this thing, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I just want to say that. And TDJ, man, I'm sorry for calling you the devil, but that's all you ever gave me, man. This one don't let you be God. Remember that? And then talking about, I sabotaged you. And I could have stopped it. But I didn't because I wanted you to lose your opinion and your anointing. See, that's what I'm talking about, TDJ. That's what I'm talking about. You the devil, man. TD the devil. Jake the snake, Robber'z. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all later. Peace.